Hello everyone. Welcome to this episode of Wehry Weekly History and Entertainment News. It may be March according to the calendar, but there is still plenty of snow on the ground. On this episode, I'll be discussing more theaters that will be opening up their seasons, discussing concerts one can attend, and reviewing another animated film. Plus, with the rise of concert ticket sale troubles, I'll be giving some advice on how you can avoid scams, as one Berkshire County tourism destination was recently a victim. First, it's time for this episode's trivia question. This episode's question is, when was the Shakespeare and Company Theater founded? Now, for this episode's local headlines. Shakespeare and Company in Lenox has announced their 2023 schedule. This year's schedule is packed with interesting shows, new material, and spins on classic Shakespeare productions. Their first show on the calendar will be a New England premiere play called Dear Edward, Dear Louise, which will take place from May 26th through May 30th. Next, a what-if performance of Henry VI, Part 2 will be performed, titled The Contention. This will take place from June 17th through July 15th. Shakespeare and Company will then highlight the Plays in Process series, a one-day only show that highlights those working for Shakespeare and Company and the work they are putting on. This will take place on July 16th. Next, the Tony Award-winning play Fences, about African Americans in 1960s Pittsburgh, will be performed. This marks the first time that Fences will be performed at Shakespeare and Company. It will run from July 22nd through August 27th. Shakespeare and Company's big show this summer is the comedy A Midsummer Night's Dream, which will be shown from August 1st through September 10th. Next, a concert-style reading of Hamlet will be performed. This will be done in rhyme, similar to how William Shakespeare originally performed his work. This will be a 3-day only event, September 1st through the 3rd. The last two shows are world premieres. Golda's Balcony, August 11th through the 27th, and Lunar Eclipse, September 15th through October 27th. Tickets for all plays are available right now. To purchase tickets, visit Shakespeare.org, click on the performance you wish to see, then click on Tickets. All tickets are non-refundable. Shakespeare and Company Theater also provides the answer to this episode's trivia question. As a reminder, this episode's question was, when was Shakespeare and Company founded? The answer is 1978. Shakespeare and Company was founded in 1978 by Tina Packer. Born in England, Packer journeyed to the United States in the early 1970s with the idea of creating a theater company that merged the power suits of British actors and American actors, the spoken word and the physical body. From 1978 to 2000, Shakespeare & Company was located at Edith Wharton's Mount. Now, there are 4 theaters in Lenox where plays are hosted. The Tina Packer Playhouse, the Elaine P. Bernstein Theater, the Roman Garden Theater, and the New Spruce Theater, a 500-seat outdoor amphitheater constructed in the summer of 2021. Our next story takes us to the Stationery Factory in Dalton, where they will be hosting several concerts. This building quickly has become the home to several rock band stops, but also to more local, intimate concerts. The first concert is Molly Hatchet. This southern rock band is best known for their hit song Flirting with Disaster and has been impressing audiences for the last 50 years. They are currently on a U.S. tour, and their trip to Dalton marks the first trip to Berkshire County. They will be performing on March 18th at 7:30 p.m. Also performing in March is the Calliope Cafe. This is a monthly series showcasing high school students who are interested in music, dance, poetry, and other art forms as they perform them in front of friends and family. This will take place on March 23rd. The last show is Back in Black. This is a cover band of AC/DC and will be performing on March 24th at 7 p.m. All of these concerts will take place at the Stationery Factory in Dalton. They are requiring masks for anyone under 18. Visit their website to purchase tickets. Speaking of tickets, it's now time for a very important news update. With COVID restrictions lessening both locally and nationally, concerts are becoming more popular than ever. Unfortunately, ticket troubles are also sweeping the nation. Online scammers are victimizing a number of concertgoers. And one local entertainment facility, Tanglewood, was the latest victim. James Taylor's 4th of July concert was recently subject to scammers overcharging prices illegally and giving tickets when there actually weren't any available. In a message to the Berkshire Eagle, Taylor said that he, quote, is sincerely concerned and determined to do what it can to keep this sort of mischief from happening in the future, end quote. Ticket scams and bot attacks on concert venue websites are spreading nationwide. And it's important to be aware of this situation when purchasing tickets. So, what can you do to avoid being scammed? Ticketmaster, which is at the front of this controversy, listed several steps on their website. One of the most important things one can do is to actually get tickets from the website of the entertainment venue. For instance, if you're going to Tanglewood's website, visit bso.com/Tanglewood to purchase your tickets. If you must purchase tickets from a third-party site, Make sure to check the ticket's authenticity. Do not give money to these sites, and do not give away any personal information to third-party sites if it is not necessary. Also, get a receipt of the ticket in case any problems arise. Lastly, if you feel like there are any concerns, call the ticket company or entertainment venue selling the tickets directly. Don't get a raw deal from these ticket companies. Switching gears now, Mass Mocha in North Adams will be holding a preview of a new opera. Composer and National Sawdust co-founder Paolo Prestini will be showing a work-in-progress preview of her new opera, The Old Man and the Sea. This combines Ernest Hemingway's classic fable with original portraits of life to create a look at aging, legacy, and our relationships to oceans. Helen Davis, a longtime collaborator and muse of Prestini, will sing as the narrator, with Jeffrey Ziegler performing as the featured cellist. The cast includes a choir and brings to life Hemingway's famous story. Themes of baseball, ecology, religion, and economy help paint a conflict between progress and tradition, granting a contemporary perspective to a timeless tale. The evening will include an excerpt of the new work, which will be followed by a conversation on stage with the principal creative team. This concert will be taking place on March 25th at 8 o'clock p.m. Visit massmocha.org to purchase your tickets. Are you interested in farmers markets? The Pittsfield Indoor Farmers Market is hosting one of their last of the winter season. It is located at the Common Park on 101st Street. This is the only teen-run farmers market in Berkshire County. It will take place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Visit their website for more information. Our next story takes us to the Berkshire Museum, which is located in Pittsfield. The Berkshire Museum is hosting a new exhibit titled Objects and Their Stories. This experience activates the museum's 40,000 object collection to tell a never-ending series of stories about human history and explain the ways in which humankind has been shaped by the world around it. Visitors to the exhibition will embark on a fascinating journey across time and around the globe as unique objects come together in unexpected ways, revealing the people, ideas, and innovations that have influenced our world. Visitors to Objects and Their Stories will discover distinct aspects of human history. This exhibit opened up in January 2023. Hours and dates of the Berkshire Museum vary. Visit berkshiremuseum.org for more information. Masks are currently required for anyone under 12 and recommended for anyone over 12. Our next story takes us on a different part of WWHEN. We will be going on a history tour of one of Berkshire County's smallest but more interesting towns, Lee. Lee occupies land that was originally territory of Mohican Indians. The first non-native settlement in the area was known as Doddstown, as early as 1760. Doddstown was named after its founding settler, Asahel Dodds, who immigrated to the area from Cape Cod. Lee was incorporated in 1777 from parts of Great Barrington and Washington. It is named after Revolutionary War General Charles Lee. Early industries in Lee included agriculture, lumbering, lime making, and paper making. Paper making became the principal industry in 1806 with the construction of the Willow Mill by Samuel Church in South Lee. The Columbia Mill in Central Lee was established in 1827 and eventually became the first to supply 100% groundwood newsprint to the New York Times newspaper. By 1857, there were 25 paper mills in Lee. The mills previously owned by Smith Paper Company were closed in 2008. Sadly, today, Lee only has a single paper-making facility. Lee has become a popular tourism destination, noted for both its New England charm and its bed and breakfast establishments. It is known as the Gateway to the Berkshires because it provides one of only 2 exits on the Massachusetts Turnpike that serve the county, and the only one going eastbound. I've talked about several of their tourism spots in past WWHEN episodes. Lee also operates its own school department, which can also serve the town of Tyringham, and has an option to serve Otis and Sansafield. Lee Elementary School serves students from pre-kindergarten through 6th grades. And the Lee Middle and High School serves students from the 7th through the 12th grades. Lee's athletics teams are known as the Wildcats, and their colors are black and orange. Additionally, Lee is home to St. Mary's School, a parochial school which serves students through the 8th grade. Finally, it's now time for this episode's movie portion of WWHEN. Last episode, I gave my opinion on 2 Pixar films, Lightyear and Turning Red. And I'm continuing the family-friendly trends with a review of The Bad Guys, set in a version of Los Angeles where humans and animals coexist. Mr. Wolf leads a team of criminals consisting of himself, Mr. Snake, Mr. Shark, Mr. Piranha, and Miss Tarantula. After a heist gone wrong lands them in jail, they're given a chance to be set free if they decide to be good. Mr. Wolf then hatches a new scheme that might just save them from a slammer. What if they go good to keep from being bad? So what did I think of this movie? First of all, the movie is supremely animated. It's one of the most stunning animated movies I've seen in years, with comparisons to one of RT's favorite films, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The voiceover work and script are hilarious. There is a ton of jokes for both kids and adults, And the movie is very fascinating in its themes regarding how we view good and bad people in society. It's a funny movie for all types of audiences, not just for kids. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, I give this movie a 9. That ends this episode of Wehry Weekly History and Entertainment News. If you would like to watch this or any other WWHEN episode again, you can visit Pittsfield TV's and CTSB TV's websites shown here, or visit NBCTC's Facebook page. Also, if you would like to see the episodes in HD quality, make sure to check out my YouTube page at RT Wehry. Thank you.